A lot of young people share the same mindset as me that books suck and they don't read, and you grow up and you miss out on so much knowledge.
Yeah, does the book have anything to do with the YouTube content?
Well, yeah, the big thing though is, which James is very passionate about, I'm very passionate about, is when I was younger, you would have these things where your English class or whatever, they'd give you a book, you have to read it, and you have to pass a quiz to get you to read. Hated it. I hated it. I would always Cliff Note it, whatever. The internet was starting to become a big thing. I'd just cheat on it because I hated reading the books. And so I thought that I just am not a reader. I thought books suck, books are boring, books are lame. And a lot of young people share the same mindset as me that books suck and they don't read, and you grow up and you miss out on so much knowledge. And then when I got in my early 20s, I read Steve Jobs' biography. Loved it. I mean, like, I couldn't put it down. It was the first time in my life I ever enjoyed as far as I can remember, I ever enjoyed a book. And then I read Elon Musk's biography. I read The Goal, which I make my employees read now. I started reading business books. And I realized I love reading books. I just hated the books they were making me read in school. The books at school were boring. They're horrible. And I want to help kids have that same realization, because once I realized I love books, you know, now I throw on audiobooks. I don't actually physically read too many. I just listen to them. But I get so much knowledge and so much value out of it that I otherwise would have lost because I thought books were just terrible, because that's what I was conditioned to. And so me and James are just really hoping that, you know, if we make something that my audience would love, we could potentially get millions of kids to realize that books are fun. And just because school told you books suck and made you read books that suck doesn't mean they do suck. It just means you weren't reading the right thing.
Yeah.